Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Woman Stands for Entire Flight. Let's look at language focus. 1번. One way to fly very cheaply is to take a standby flight, which means you only get to board the plane if one of the regular booked passengers doesn't show up. Okay, so as you can see, I've highlighted get to. So we use get to express that somebody has the opportunity to do something favorable. Notice that it is different from the meaning have got to, meaning have to. So get to는 누군가가 어떤 긍정적이고 유리한 기회를 가질 때 사용됩니다. 이 표현은 할 수 있다 또는 하게 된다는 의미로 어떤 일을 하거나 경험을 할 기회를 얻었다는 긍정적인 뉘앙스를 전달합니다. 반면 have got to는 해야 한다는 의미로 의무나 필요성을 나타낼 때 사용됩니다. 두 표현은 비슷해 보이지만 get to는 기회를 강조하고 have got to는 강제로 해야 하는 일을 나타냅니다. So an example. If you work on the weekend, you get to take a day off during the week. So 주말에 일하면 주중에 하루 쉬는 기회를 얻을 수 있어요. Or My kids are excited because they get to see all their friends tomorrow. 내 아이들은 내일 모든 친구들을 만날 수 있어서 신나 있어요. So get to. Okay, let's look at 2번 now. 2번. Some people have gone so far as to say that sitting is the new smoking. So we are going to look at go so far as to. So use go so far as to imply that something extreme is said or done. Okay. So go as far to는 어떤 일이 극단적이거나 과한 정도로 말하거나 행동했음을 나타낼 때 사용됩니다. 이 표현은 보통 예상보다 지나치거나 충격적인 상황을 강조하고자 할 때 사용됩니다. So, example. Steve went so far as to offer his resignation after the argument. 스티브는 논쟁 후 직서를 제출하겠다고까지 했어요. Or I wouldn't go so far as to say that Turan is my enemy. 나는 투란이 내 적이라고까지 말하지는 않겠어요. So go so far as to. Alright, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. If you you get to So if we scroll back up, get to, use get to express that somebody has an opportunity to do something favorable. Notice that there's different meaning from have got to meaning have to. So get to는 누군가가 어떤 긍정적이고 유리한 기회를 가질 때 사용됩니다. 이 표현은 할 수 있다 또는 하게 된다는 의미로 어떤 일을 하거나 경험할 기회를 얻었다는 긍정적인 뉘앙스를 전달합니다. So if you get to let's say if you pay a little extra, you get to, I don't know, experience more. 조금 더 지불하면 더 많은 경험을 할 수 있어요. Or I'm excited because I get to soon. Let's keep it easy. I'm excited because I get to go on holiday soon. 곧 휴가를 가게 되어 신나요. 3번. Went so far as to So scroll back up. Go as far to to imply that something extreme is said or done. to go as far to는 어떤 일이 극단적이거나 과학 정도로 말하거나 행동했음을 나타낼 때 사용됩니다. So, let's say he went so far as to do an all-nighter to finish the project. So, 그는 프로젝트를 끝내기 위해 밤새까지 했어요. Or I wouldn't go so far as to say that he is a bad boss, just misunderstood. So, 그가 나쁜 상사라고까지 말하지는 않겠어요. 그냥 오해받는 거죠. Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. Do you often get claustrophobic on flights? In what other situations do you feel claustrophobic? 비행기에서 자주 밀폐 공포 중을 느끼나요? 다른 어떤 상황에서 밀폐 공포 중을 느끼나요? I don't think I get claustrophobic on flights. I do get a little claustrophobic in crowds, though. I get claustrophobic especially if a crowd is like overexcited and focusing on me, kind of thing. It's hard to explain. Yeah, I feel a little bit claustrophobic when people are pressuring me to do something, and I don't want to do it. And that's when I feel claustrophobic. Obviously, if I was in a cave or something and I had to go through a small gap, I would feel claustrophobic as well. But not on flights. I tend to be pretty good on flights. But yeah, I don't really suffer from claustrophobia too much, luckily. 2번. What do you think of the saying, you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything? What do you think are the best things to stand for? So, 무언가를 위해 서 있어야지 그렇지 않으면 무엇이든지 속아 넘어갈 것이다 라는 말에 대해 어떻게 생각하나요? 무엇을 위해 서 있는 것이 가장 좋다고 생각하나요? You gotta stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Well, what do I think of the saying? I guess it's a correct saying. You have to stand for something. I don't know. It's a hard one to interpret. I don't know if they mean if like you got to stand up for yourself or you got to stand up for a certain belief and stick to your beliefs, or you'll be trampled on, or people will take advantage of you, which is basically true. If you don't stick up for yourself, it's more likely that people will walk over you and treat you in a negative way. So I do think that if you don't stand up for yourself, people are going to take advantage of you. So I do think you should do that. I try to stand up for myself as much as possible without obviously stepping over the line. There are certain times where you should really just let things happen. Try not to cause too much conflict between, assess the situation basically. If it's your boss yelling at you, maybe it is just let them yell at you and take the criticism and just forget about it. But if someone is bullying you, you should stand up for yourself. Otherwise, they'll continue to bully you until until they want to. The best things to stand up for, I guess, stand up for yourself, stand up for your family, stand up for your friends, stand up for what you believe in, whether that be religion, whether that be what you believe in, yeah, there's a lot of things to stand up for. So, yeah, just make sure you understand that you are right first before you stand up for what you believe in, and it's not that you're backed up with certain information that you know that what you're standing up for is true and not just something that is something you heard from social media or whatever. Do your research before you stand up for certain things. Otherwise, you're going to look stupid. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Pet theory.
Pet theory.
Booty.
Booty.
Claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic.
Stand for something.
Stand for something.
Fall for something.
Fall for something.